But moving on, we actually have Sho and Chase up on the stage right now.
Yeah, Sho and Chase certainly. I don't know. It's certainly going to be a really interesting matchup. We've seen Sho and Luis so many times. Sho is actually here this week at Guildhouse. He comes to Guildhouse pretty much every time he comes here for a big tournament.
Yes.
And I love that. Big Sho fan here. He's been from from NorCal for so long.
Wait, what are we watching?
All right, I was gonna say we might have the fun, the fun Meta Knight versus Palutena that we thought about, but instead we've got Mia versus Aquila at home.
Yeah, true. And this has been a thing for Sho, right? Like he's gonna start Game Watch for a lot of games too, just to keep it sharp, because this is a character that, believe it or not, Sho actually played Game & Watch back in Smash 4.
Yeah.
Right? So this is not like a new character outside of like, hey, maybe that forward air is a little different.
Yeah.
But still, it's crazy that your pocket character actually ends up being a great pocket character for the next game.
Yeah, I mean, I think blind pick was one of the things that happened here.
Yeah.
I do think utilizing blind pick is really, really important.
Yeah.
If you're a player that plays multiple characters, you do not want to give your opponent like any undue advantage. And right now, I don't know. I feel like this is what he would have wanted, right? He would have preferred Game & Watch to Meta Knight in this matchup, from what I understand.
Right. Yes. I do know like Sho has a lot of experience with Gen too.
Yeah.
So I think Chase understands that and actually goes like, okay, I'm just gonna play Steve in these matchups that I don't really want to like be interacting with too much, regardless of whether Sho is gonna play Meta Knight or Game Watch is probably gonna end up being Steve.
It's really funny. Reflecting minecart, it does basically nothing if Steve is in it. It just moves him in that direction, and it makes it so you don't have to like deal with the 50-50 of him getting out of the minecart and billing and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is rough though. And this is probably going to be like a pretty slow game in between the two, right? Because both these characters require like some sort of overcommitment in order to find the kill. Right there, Chase finds the first kill with the back air. Good stuff right here from Chase. I wonder if Sho can answer back.
Yeah, I think that this is going to be... It's going to be really difficult for Sho to find an opening here, because Chase is so good at this defensive play, where he sets up the blocks in a position where it disrupts your entire game plan. And I think that Sho is going to have to find creative solutions to difficult problems here.
True. All right, normal get up, nice catch right there. A little bit of a smart play from Chase, really trying to show. I mean, dude, this character, like, it's actually hard to tell like where they're going sometimes, like, and know exactly what they're going for. Like, even just like their tumble animation is just them like falling. Like,
yeah, it's a little bit difficult to know exactly when things are happening, but a good spot dodge puts Sho in position to ledge trap once again, but Chase just finding his way out of it. It's really funny. We're going to see a down throw kill. No, just back throw.
No, yeah.
Not quite at back. Down throw kill percent, but pretty close. Yeah, it's really funny because also Chase was absolutely refusing to build his new set of tools because he didn't want to lose the diamond for the next stock, but now he's secured 2 diamonds. All right, yeah, that'll do it. Down throw kill.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a pretty rough hill to climb for Sho, too.
I'm surprised Chase didn't use his invincibility to get the diamond.
I don't think he needs it.
I mean, it helps a lot.
Look at him.
Dash attack might have killed with diamond.
Yeah, true. It would have.
So I think this is something where Sho putting the pressure on Chase, but also Chase actively choosing not to use this diamond. Like, there's been circumstances that he could have used the diamond if he wanted to, but he's been trying to save it for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder what the reasoning is behind it too. Okay, it's just, I don't know if he's trying to like fake, hey, look, I'm gonna go build or not, right?
Okay, does opt to use the nil one into grab that.
Nice.
Grabbing the diamond tools. Yeah.
Okay, now Sho has to be very, very careful about like what he whiffs, because you can just get reversaled.
Yep. And that up B like seemed fairly safe. It's normally something that he uses a lot to catch the high recoveries from Steve.
Oh, okay. You know what? I see why he wanted to save the diamond, because if he got the kill, he would have still had wood to go kill, like to do combos with, right? Now with
interesting.
Yeah. I can see it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's an interesting choice, but you know, he's the one who's making those, and we do see Bucket full right now, not gonna get a kill off of it. But, oh, what a huge amount of damage from that down smash, and now the double bomb on shield gets enough little breakage there to get the forward tilt out.
Yeah. Okay. But still, like, with hardly any resources, just one iron. There's the second one. I don't think Chase is the kind of person to actually just be really throwing out, like, down airs or even, like, minecarts for no reason, too. Like, we haven't seen a minecart in a minute.
Yeah, he likes to use minecart, like, judiciously. Like, in cases where it's like, okay, either there's almost zero risk for him and there's a big risk for his opponent, or when it's just, like, a good trapping situation.
Right, yeah. Not able to find the way back onto the ground. Sho has actually lapped in percent, 78 to 82 now.
Yeah, I think one of the things we've noticed is Sho's been using a lot of this this bucket when Chase is falling, completely removing the ability to use Anvil as a get out of disadvantage for free option.
Right, yeah. I'm surprised too, like Chase is able to find these grabs on Sho because it's not easy to like grab Game & Watch. There's a down air, the high recovery right there from Sho, very smart. But this first game could go to anyone actually.
Yeah, definitely a position where Sho can find one more hit to get the kill. And that actually might have been it. If he had just read that Anvil drop, that would have been a kill.
Yeah. Okay. A lot of pressure being exuded from both players. I don't know what the heck.
That was a misinput taunt. It's got to admit.
All right. Breaks the blocks right here. Okay.
Yeah. So
glad to see it.
I think that it's really smart to break the crafting table when Chase is low on resources, because it takes away his more important resources. It takes away those irons.
Yes.
And it's very, very difficult for Chase to like keep his iron reserve up, but finally the back air does it. I mean, it's simple. It's just like, you know, eventually you're gonna find one of those.
Yeah, and you know what? Like I've talked to a lot of players about like Steve, and they do like mention like Steve actually has a hard time like really air-to-airing people, right? They can't like jump too terribly high when they're going for like these air-to-airs, and if they do whiff, like that's your opportunity to really find an in against Steve. And if Steve's just going for like straight air-to-airs, like why are you just not on the ground against that character?
Exactly.
He's not building anything, right? So good to see actually Chase pick up that first kill with the rising back air.
Yeah.
But keep that in mind.
It was a hard read though.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be throwing those like.
I mean, he's been doing that.
There are ways to throw out back air as Steve that obviously is really safe and very good.
Yes.
But that was not one of those. That was like I'm reading you going up.
Yeah.
I do want to point out something. We had, I think it was just about 1 minute left on the clock that game. So it might not come up, but I always want to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it, pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he just.
Sho wasn't ready for that potential tech in that situation.
I think he was true punished on hit.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, I think that was a true punish on hit.
That's big sad.
Somebody can correct me on Twitter if I'm wrong, but I think it was.
Yeah, I can't imagine like also just like hitting a jab and then immediately going to like shield too to even like protect yourself in that situation.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Look at the start, and it's just Chase is running away with this game as
oh my god,
drill rushes back, and that wasn't a drill rush SD, but it might as well have been.
Yeah, it was kind of a bad situation, right? Because you had that block for Chase right there. Oh gosh, the chase down. Whoa, Sho has no fear.
He's going in,
whoa.
And up B does get the stock, and just a little bit of blast zone burn separating the two of these players.
Yeah, 1.2%. That's all it is, and Sho finds actually. It felt like a reset right after that situation, right?
Yeah.
Finds that first hit. Nice.
Okay, but Meta Knight just a really bad wait for playing against Steve. I mean, he just gets that jab train all the way across, very similar to Fox, but unlike Fox, doesn't insta-die to the forward air.
Right. Ooh, wait, he's dead.
No, Sho, not again.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if like he matched really hard right there that he could have made it back. Like he went super hard for that. I'm gonna kill you, and also maybe me in that situation.
Yeah, and I don't even know if the weak NATO killed there.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's hard to say, but just a terrible position to be in against a character like Steve. All right, yeah, that's one of the problems about that. Normally that move very, very safe on shield because it just pushes your opponent super far away. But Steve having that long range grab is able to shield the eye away, and now Sho is in almost impossible circumstance.
Nice, makes it back with a drill rush and the dimensional cape, letting it rock all the way through. But no, the iron block right there saved Chase.
You had the read, but it was just a hair off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure like Chase also has a lot of Meta Knight experience.
Yeah, SoCal being the Meta Knight haven.
Yeah.
Wow, fourth row off stage. Chase building up his resources, not having that pickaxe in hand.
It's so funny to think like Chase is just so down not to have it.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, I don't need back air. I don't need forward air.
I just don't understand. There's the back air, right? Now we have to have something.
Yep. And a lot of resources used up there, and does manage to consume that diamond to get the tools out, but Sho getting a little bit of an advantage state from it is valuable.
Yeah, and now
this is what I was talking about, where you can spam back air and be safe about it. The single block back air is broken. It is something that I feel like Akala popularized a lot, where you put the one back air out, you put the one block up, and it's just impossible to jump over because your back air will eat anything they do.
Yeah, it'll cover it. It's good that you mentioned that too, right? Because we've been seeing that a lot.
Yep.
Hey, okay. Nice. Stays away. Can't find anything afterwards. That fair. Not leading to anything, but a back
he ran out
without the pickaxe.
It's the punch.
Yeah, not enough to kill, but dash attack. Chase is so good at knowing when to stop mining too. Like, you do have a little bit of delay, but that looked almost near instantaneous.
Going right into that dash attack, getting the kill after picking up the pickaxe once again, because it broke and then he just re-upped it. Oh, this is a tough spot for Sho to be in. I feel like it was just, he had everything he needed, and then that one SD was just crushing.
Yeah, I mean, I like also the switch back to like Game & Watch to play a much like slower game, because when you are on like Meta Knight, you have to be like super on top of everything, right? Yeah. Game & Watch actually affords you a little bit more leniency, and also like you don't have to worry about minecart as much,
sure,
right?
Or Anvil for that matter.
Exactly. Okay, a lot of pressure right here. Even like the fairs in these situations when you do have that one block, it just that dynamic is just like so different. Oh gosh,
he's fine.
Nice. You're right. What? Who am I kidding?
Game & Watch's up B just goes so high.
It
just doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I was just worried that like Chase was ready to like force match or something.
Oh yeah, that would have been nuts.
Yeah. I could see him do that.
Oh
too,
yeah.
right?
I mean,
like,
it's not really that committal of a move. Like it has a lot of advantages.
Yeah.
So we do see him try to build the diamond. Doesn't actually finish it though. And now Sho preventing that a little bit. One thing we want to be cognizant of is that footstool out of shield, a really good way to kill Game & Watch early. Game & Watch normally a fairly safe character on shield, and you can't really footstool him if he uses his Nair appropriately, but it's hard to be perfect with Nair every time.
Right, yeah, and that's true for like every move, right? Like sometimes you just want to like cross up and like really see what they do afterwards. And also, like, even if you do a bad down air, you're for sure gonna get like a footstool or maybe even kill. But the F tilt, okay, Sho picking up the first stock right here, showing some signs of life. I think Sho can actually win this game too if we take this real slow.
Yeah, I mean, he's winning right now, so no reason why that shouldn't continue. Chase does pick up the upgraded tool though, the diamond on deck, and I think that really only matters though if he manages to find a hit, which he has not so far. Completely untouched on his new stock.
Wow, nice reset situation right here. Of course, dude, it sucks so much to get juggled by Game & Watch, because you're in the air, you either take this up air, and then if they opt to not do the up air, like they could just chase you and track you and grab you and then just throw you again. You're back up in the air trying to stay away from those up airs. Nice, breaks the blocks and manages to find the dash attack to put some more pressure. Whoa.
What a weird circumstance. The grab's clanking.
Yeah.
But Chase managing to find his way back into the advantage state, sets up this whole roll of blocks, but Sho's just like, I don't need to be there.
Yeah, nice. Wait.
Okay, he was trying to down air onto the block, but the block disappeared right as he was about to do that. A little unfortunate. Sho, you know, he's got to get one SD in there, right?
Yeah. True. Every game.
Every game.
Okay. It would have been mad clever, too. Make it back, reset your jumps.
Yep. And it's a the downer on the blocks, I think it like cancels it. It like cancels the end lag if it breaks the blocks, which I think it does most of the time. It does good damage.
Yeah. Okay, nice. There it is. That situation that you're talking about.
He's been using it a lot.
Into the center. What are these jump air dodges?
Yeah, I'm a little confused by them. Maybe he was thinking there was gonna be a minecart coming or something like that.
Maybe, or maybe even just like a dash attack, right? And some
dash attack is possible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like does pick up with these neutral airs, getting good percent, and that's one of the risks of using that bucket a little bit too aggressively.
Right.
Doesn't take too much from it.
Yeah, Sho actually looking so good right now. 83% going for the down throw. The mix-up right there still finds a little bit extra damage. Oh, whoa. Tried to cover a high up special back onto the stage.
Yeah, and that's one of those reasons you don't always want to mash out a minecart. I mean, a lot of times people will just, you know, they'll be command grabbed and they'll just always mash because it's, you know, supposedly you always got to do it. But that time, it was good that he delayed it.
Right.
And, unfortunate for Sho. Gets caught with a forward air, true combo into up smash. And now we're on this last stock, and Sho is facing down a fully suited up, fully ready Steve. All of the irony his heart could desire, and a backup diamond to boot.
Yeah, this is a good late game situation for Chase, and that's not normally what you see from like Game & Watch, right? But when you do take the game this like slow, the way that Sho has been, like you are gonna end up in this situation more often than you think.
Yeah, I mean, I think there are certainly characters that have a lot harder time dealing with this, like, ability to shoot out all of these iron moves. Okay, very scary situation.
Nice.
But using the ability to have that, you know, that anvil reflected and that minecart reflected with the bucket is something that makes Game & Watch fairly good at dealing with fully upped Steve.
Yeah, and also like Chase just hasn't really been that liberal with like these down airs. Like it's more so about these block placements, and I feel like Chase is doing so well. Like this Steve is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but he's down over 100% right now.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh wait! He could have just F-tilted or something like that.
I don't know. All right. Okay. Getting the grab.
No down throw just yet. Good reflect.
Yeah, and now Chase actually has to use the iron in order to like really stay alive, but the block placement is so good, using the most busted move in the game.
Forced to get the gold tools instead of the diamond ones, which will kill a lot less early. 71%, you definitely want them. The block saving Chase's life right there.
Yeah, Chase pretty happy about that. The minecart getting reflected, of course, Chase does not mind as long as he stays alive. The dash-in shield from Sho.
Back air.
Oh,
the
no way. Please don't kill.
That's it. 3-0. Oh, we talked about it earlier. You have to be so careful how you use your aerials on shield. And unfortunately, that's going to be it.
Why was he so on top of that? He was so ready to footstool dare.
Dude, Chase has practiced that a lot. He's really good at the footstool dares.
Yeah.
I think of the Steves in, you know, California area, I feel like he's one of the ones that has it on deck the most.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good with footstool dare in general. Like, you've seen, like, his pirate
the
footstool
pirate
dare.
Footstool dare. He was, I feel like, the first person to really popularize that in the tournament setting. There's been a lot of people who theorize that.
Tournament setting.
Yes, in the tournament setting. I know he's not the first person ever to do it, but definitely the first person to do it like that. Oh, man. Wow, what a showing. I mean, I really thought Sho had that game. I feel like, was he 70%?
Yeah, 70%. He
71%.
At 70%.
Oh, it's such a strong move.
Yeah, with
so powerful.
The way like Chase was playing too, like maneuvering around with the blocks too, like I don't really see Steve's really use blocks in disadvantage like that, right?
Yeah.
Well, you couldn't use Anvil, right? Because you just get reflected. You couldn't use minecart, so Chase got really creative there.
Also, that reflected minecart, which caught Chase. I thought that was it. Like
F tilt or forward smash even. Like it would have been
forward smash
untechable.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many situations too where like Chase put down some blocks and I was just like, okay, this is fine because if I get hit, I get knocked into the block. I'm still
and there was a block that saved his life on the right side with a back air.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Yeah, and that was also like a situation where he would have just died. So I mean, you know, that's the thing though. That's the thing about these top level matches is every single interaction counts so much.
It does.
And if you can, you know, give yourself a couple more opportunities to live, a couple more opportunities to get a kill like that. Yes. I mean, that's really how, you know, you live and how you win that match.
And
3-0.
Yeah, and with that, Chase moves on to losers semifinals, and I believe that means we're hopping off. Seb.
Yep. I believe that is it for us. I want to thank you all for watching Genesis Black. It was something that I put a lot of work into over the course of the past, you know, however many months. But
so many months.
It's been a great experience for me. It's been an awesome time. I'm really looking forward to watching this top four. I think there are incredible players here, and thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to follow this channel. This is something that Genesis will be doing events throughout next year for, not just Genesis. We will be having more events, so stay tuned for those. And if you subscribe, if you do that stuff, we're going to be able to do more with our events. We're going to be able to have more events. We're going to be able to have bigger events, fly players out, have lower entry fees, things like that. So definitely consider giving your Bezos bucks to us, or any number of subscriptions. And Snorlax, do you have anything? Any primers?
Yeah. Not too much. Just if you guys are ever in downtown San Jose and you guys want to check out Guildhouse, you know what? You don't even have to come in a day that we have Smash. Just come check out the venue because we have so much space. Look at this. This venue is beautiful and it truly provides an ambiance that no other venue.
Hey.
Yeah, there it is.
I see TK right there.
Yeah, there's
the princess wave.
There's our team. There's our team.
Hey, shout out to all the TOs over there. Doing an awesome job.
But this venue does have a certain ambiance that is incomparable to anything else.
All right. That is going to be it for us. I've been Jed the Jenga God. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with more top 8 action. Anything else from Snorlax?
Nope. Let's head the hell out of here.
Peace.